Good morning, good afternoon and good evening everybody. My name is Ollie and this is the match review for the League 2 match, Hartlepool 0, Newport County 1. Getting straight into it with the lineup. 3 changes, little less than I was expecting if you watched the match review for Walsall. I was expecting Coughlin to ring the changes, but you can never really predict him. Half of us was probably expecting the same lineup. 3 changes was Nick Townsend out for Joe Day, Adam Lewis out for Aaron Lewis, and Matt Baker comes into the starting 11 for Nathan Mariah-Welsh. I'm aware I have done that in a bit of a weird order, but we move. Just quick to mention, Nick Townsend wasn't on the subs bench, it was Evan Ovendale. So I'm not sure if it's an injury or if it's just a bit of caution, just making sure everything's okay. But I hope Townsend is all right. But it's now Joe Day's time to try and make the most of the minutes he gets. For most of the match, it wasn't really exciting either way. I mean, it was a kind of run-of-the-mill mid-table League 2 match. Both teams having a few chances. Goalkeepers weren't really tested much. Hartlepool seems to play a bit more direct. They were missing a few players, Dodds being their main exclusion at centre-back, so they kind of had to adapt how they wanted to play. You could kind of see that the tiredness and the strain of playing Saturday and Tuesday had kind of worn our players down, but we still gave it a lot in both halves. I think around the 88th minute, I was actually setting up to record this video thinking it's 0-0 run of the match, not much is going to change. But it's probably for the best I held off a bit. In the 91st minute, County get a corner. Aaron Lewis whips it in. Pretty decent corner as well. I know I was saying in the Stevenage match review, our approach to set pieces were either great or were terrible, and we seem to kind of flip between the two routines every match week. So I'm glad that we had a good set piece routine this week. Aaron Lewis whips in the corner to none other than Mickey Demetriou, who runs into the middle of the box, flicks it backwards, and it kind of loops into the far side of the goal. He does love a late winner, especially up the north. It was against Barrow last time. It's against Hartlepool this time. We can't really complain. 3 points on the board puts us up into the lofty heights of 16th now. Not really sure what to do at this point. I think that is us safe from relegation now. Obviously, we have to be a little bit aware of the situation down below and don't get too complacent, because that's how you get sucked into a relegation battle. But I think the form we're on, the group of players we've got, the management we've got, I think it's been a little bit understated how much of an impact Coughlin has made. Not just on the defensive side, shoring things up, but kind of attacking wise and creativity. Aaron Lewis played brilliantly tonight. He made a handful of great chances, got the assist for the goal. Harry Charlesley coming into the midfield's been revolutionary. So yeah, Coughlin has done great. Lots of positives around the club. I do want to shout out the 122 county fans who made the trip up to Hartlepool. I'm not sure whether to call you legends or nutcases, but you all deserve a pat on the back and many jubilant scenes on the way home on the buses or whatever method of transport you take to get to Hartlepool. But that's just my thoughts on it. Go down to the comments, let me know yours. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel whilst it's down there, share it with the mates. Let's have a celebration. We are staying up. But as always, my name's been Ollie, up the county.